Well, hi, friends. This is me, Jeff, for Jeff and Bike. I am back again. Yes, yes. And hopefully soon I'll be able to get back and ride my bicycle again. I haven't done that in quite a while. But anyways, we've had a lot of typical weather the last several days. We had periods of rain and wind, and so I just haven't had a chance to do any riding on my bike. But hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. But anyways, tonight what I'll be doing is I'm gonna show you a collection of the DVDs of the classic TV shows that were on, especially in the good old days. Yeah, back in the good old days of times of television. Yes, yes. Anyways, the first one I'm gonna show you the collection that I bought a few years ago, DVD collections. I got a lot of DVD collections of good old time television series, yes. And well, the first one I'm going to show you is, or first couple I'm going to show you is children's television, way back from the 70s. And here's the first one, Sesame Street. Yes. Any of you remember Sesame Street? Yes. Sunny days, on my way. Well, I can't remember all the lyrics, but anyways, but Sesame Street was my favorite. You can see on this DVD, you can see Big Bird, the biggest bird in the world. Well, I don't know the biggest bird in the world, but there's Big Bird, and there's Bert and Ernie, and Oscar the Grouch on the bottom. And then there's three monsters. There's Harry Monster, which is there's Harry Monster, and there's Grover, and then there's the good old Cookie Monster. Cookies, nom, nom, nom. Back in the early days of Sesame Street, Cookie Monster just didn't eat cookies; he ate anything. And so, anyways, just like remember the Christmas Eve on Sesame Street when he was trying to ask Santa Claus for cookies. He tried to ask for it, and first he ate his pencil when he was trying to, first he tried to eat pencil when he was trying to write to Santa. Then later he was, and then he was trying to, then later he was typing to Santa and using a typewriter, and then when he said fortune cookie looks like paper, he takes, and then anyways, I'm just gonna leave it right there. But back in the early days of Sesame Street, Cookie Monster would eat anything, and then probably later he didn't do much of that anymore, probably. So, anyways, that was one of my favorites. And then the other my favorite I enjoyed was the Electric Company. Hey, you guys! Remember that? Remember that at the beginning? Yes, and the Electric Company, and my favorite part was Spider-Man, Spider-Man segments, and that I think that was on in later years. But anyways, it started Rita Moreno, I think that was how you pronounce it. Morgan Freeman, Bill Cosby was on in the earlier years, and then the rest of the cast, I can't remember their names. I'd have to look it up. But anyways. But there's the Electric Company that do like funny skits, kind of similar to Saturday Night Live. It's kind of designed for the older kids and things like that. But anyways, I enjoy that. I enjoy that series. Now we'll get to the game shows. Yes, as a little boy, I grew up liking game shows. Growing up. And anyways, I'll show you one of the games I enjoyed. This is Password. This is Password, and this guy over here, his name's Alan London, and he is married to his wife Betty White. Betty White who is Betty White is the best password player ever. As a matter of fact, Betty is still alive today. Even she's 98, so it's going to be interesting if she'll make it to 100. But she's still alive, believe it or not. And anyways, the original house, Alan London, actually he died about 40 years ago. He died, Alan London. So he died, I think, of some stroke or cancer, things like that. But anyways, I enjoy watching this game on DVD. Actually, this was on in the '60s, and back then, money amounts that they won weren't as high back then. You could probably the highest you could win was up to $500. And so back when I think gas prices were only 30 cents a gallon, and a lot of things were even cheaper in those days. But anyways, and then here's my really favorite that I really gotten excited about. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Yeah. Remember that The Price is Right? You see the big wheel and probably see the audience, and anyways. And then on this side, well, you can even see the words. Come on down. That's right. And yeah. In fact, the guy that said "come on down" the best was Johnny Olson, the original the original announcer of the revived Price is Right. Johnny Olson was the best for his "come on downs." The other announcers were all right, but I think Johnny Olson was the best. He said "come on down" just right. So. Anyways, and my other favorite was Match Game. Yeah. And Johnny Olson also announced on Match Game, he would say, "Get ready to match the stars." And as you can see in these pictures, this one here is Charles Nelson Raleigh. He was the guy that he smoked a pipe on that show, and just one of the funny characters. And then this is Brett Summers, and of course the host, Gene Rayburn. That's right. Gene made some great funny voices, on that show, especially when he was reading the questions and did Old Man Periwinkle or Old Man Rayburn. He would say, "I'm no, how would he go? He would go, I am getting so old there. I need to get when I went to a restaurant to get something to eat, and the waiter said, I'm sorry, we don't have that. So instead, we have nothing but blanks for you." I think Gene Rayburn does it better than I did. But anyways, this is Match Game right here. And then the other one of my favorites, the DVD I have, is Family Feud. Well, actually, this one is All-Star Family Feud, and on this DVD, this is All-Star Family Feud, which means on this they had casts of television series would play against each other, like series from The Love Boat and Angie and Eight is Enough. Eight is Enough. What other shows? There was Eight is Enough, The Love Boat. The Love Boat, Soap, and anyways, many other shows. Anyways, they had stars from TV shows would play against each other and then win money for the charity. So this is All-Star Family Feud. So I really enjoyed that as well. That was also the best. All right, now to some more action television series, especially some cop shows. And here's one of the originals, Dragnet. Do, do, do. Ladies and gentlemen, the stories you're about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent. And this is Sergeant Friday. Yes, Sergeant Friday. He looks dead serious in this picture. Yeah, he is a dead serious cop worker. And and he expects the truth. The truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. I could tell by the look. The way he says just the facts. And then this guy, of course, is Officer Bill Gannon. Yeah. And anyways, Dragnet. And here's another great series, and this is Adam 12. Yes, Adam 12, with two of our favorite heroes. This is Officer Malloy and Officer Jim Reed. Yeah, Adam 12. That's right. One Adam 12 there. Or Jim Reed would go, one Adam 12 Roger. Yeah. But anyways, this is Adam 12. And we'll see what other shows. Here is Emergency. Remember that show? That's right, Squad 51. Yeah, this guy here is what's this? Roy DeSoto, paramedic Roy DeSoto. That's right, or fireman Roy DeSoto. Either way, there were these two guys here actually were paramedics, but this was fireman Roy DeSoto, and then this is fireman Johnny Gage. Yes, and they would get on the biophone and they would go, Rampart, this is Squad 51. How can you read? And so, anyways, this is Emergency, and another great series. All right, and I'll show you another great series, and then it's another cop show. In fact, a lot of the young ones especially love. This is Chips. Yes. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is Chips. Yes. And these officers here. This is John Baker. He was kind of more of a straight, serious guy. Then this guy is Officer Poncherella, or what we should call is Officer Hot Dog Frank Poncherella. This guy here was a hot dog. He was kind of a goofy guy. He was goofy, and he would try his own. He used to, what you call, break the rules or break the mold. He would try to break the mold, and he would try to do his own way for police work, and the sergeant always had to get on him and correct him, and always had this guy keep an eye on this guy, because this guy likes to do his hot dog stunts there. So, but anyways, this is Chips, I remember. And here's another one of my favorites, the A-Team. Yeah. Do 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 do. And this here is Mr. T. Don't ever mess around with him. Yeah. This is Hannibal Smith, which he comes up with a plan. He says, I love it when a plan all comes together. And then this guy over here is Howling Mad Murdoch there. And Murdoch would always try to do silly stuff like hand him up as like, well, how you doing? And he would try to do it to BA. And BA goes, shut up, Murdoch. Shut up. And then this is Face. But anyways, the A-Team. They're my favorites, and they're my heroes. Yeah. Anyways, those are all the action series. Here's a 70s comedy I remember watching, and this is Sanford and Son. Remember, any of you remember Sanford and Son? Yeah. Anyways, this is Fred Sanford, played by Red Fox there. This is Red Sanford. And then this is his son, Lamont Sanford, played by Demond Wilson. And anyways, Fred Sanford, he just kind of looked straight, grumpy, lazy, you know, and he would just he would say, "Oh, I'm Fred Sanford. That's Sanford, period. And I sell junk there. I don't sell anything fancy. I'm a junk man there. I sell junk there. Yeah." Anyways, and Lamont, his young son Lamont, you know, he just has a smile. And he says he's always doing the hard work. You know, he's always standing doing the hard. He was always doing the hard physical stuff, while Fred Sanford was just sitting at home, drinking beer and watching TV. But anyways, this is Sanford and Son that I remember. And then, any of you remember, here's one more that I'm going to show you. Top Cat. Remember Top Cat? That was on in the 60s. And Top Cat was always... Top Cat, they always... and sometimes they would also call him TC, you know, and he says, "Hey, I'm Top Cat there, and I've got a plan for my crew of cats." And Top Cat would always use Officer Dibble's phone, his police phone, and Officer Dibble always catches him red-handed there, and they get Top Cat can, you know, is a very sneaky, you know, he's like a very sneaky cat on that show, and his crew always tries. But anyways, this is Top Cat. So anyways, friends, that's my collection. That's the collection I wanted to show you, and I hope that you guys enjoy yourselves. Have a good week, and I will talk with you guys later. All right. Have a great evening. We'll talk again soon.